Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears of War 4 video. Today we are going to be discussing the Coalition Studios' choice for returning DLC characters and what it could possibly mean for new characters coming in the future to Gears 4. Since November last year when Gary Carmine was made available as the first DLC character for this game, every month following that, new gear packs since then have released, including a ton of new DLC characters, ranging from the cog of the past to the highly anticipated and hopeful return of the Locust faction, obviously, which looking back now, I'm so glad for, as there was a time in the past when it wasn't really just too clear whether or not if the Locust would ever make an appearance again. However, it wasn't until recently with the release of the Palace Guard packs that truly shows that we could be expecting some really cool characters in the next few months to come. The Palace Guard packs, as we know, contain the Locust Palace Guard character, which was not just a first for the character being playable in multiplayer, but also the first time a non-playable Gears of War character from the previous games in the past was made available and released into Gears 4, meaning the possibilities for new DLC characters in this game are truly endless now, and you can see that with this character, as there are quite a few of non-playable characters in previous Gears games that I just think everybody would love to see. For example, one of the best examples that I can think of is the Lambent, who were the main antagonist enemy of the third game, actually has never been playable in any mode ever or in any game ever. Even though, as you can see clearly in the gameplay right now on screen, there is two humanoid-like characters, being the Lambent Drone and the Lambent Drudge, both who could just easily work very well as multiplayer characters, really just spicing up the current roster of characters available. As expected, and you could probably guess, as we all know, there are also a ton of never played with before Stranded and Locust NPC characters throughout all of the entire Gears games that can be easily just turned into some playable characters as well. We've never really had any Stranded characters before, and there are some main ones in the previous games like Chaps, Franklin, and obviously for the Locust, a majority of the characters are either just drones or grenadiers, but as you can see on screen, they just wear different but cool looking armor. Lastly, focusing on the Palace Guard character who originally appeared in the Gears 2 campaign, with that character coming back, it also just shines light on the idea and the fact that Skorge and Cyclops, two Locust characters who made their debut in the same game but never for some reason returned ever again, also have a good chance to return because of this, which I hope is the case personally, as they are both just huge community favourites. I know just without a doubt everybody would just be so hyped for. So there you have, that is what the Palace Guard as well as all of the other DLC characters released so far mean for new characters maybe coming to Gears of War 4. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. If you could choose two characters from any of the Gears games, no matter if they were ever available or not, to be playable in Gears 4, who would you choose? Let me know down below. Give the video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you aren't already. Thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.